Happy Friday, friends. I wanted to make a short video to kind of explain a little bit how I ended up becoming a Beachbody coach. And I just wanted to share kind of a personal story behind how this all came to be. Many of you guys know that I'm an occupational therapist, and I have been for about a decade now. I absolutely love being an OT because I love helping people. But unfortunately, a lot of the systems that I have to work within as an OT can be very, very frustrating. And what I mean by that is, at a hospital, for example, they look at your productivity, and nobody becomes an OT to make money for a hospital. We want to help people. We want to help them get well. We want to help them get back to living their life to the fullest. And within the schools, we're very limited because a lot of the things we work on have to be very academically driven. And there's a lot of red tape, you can imagine, within a government system. A lot of hoops we have to jump through at times, and a lot of limitations that I have personally found to be very frustrating at times. Last spring, I was seriously considering a career change, and I enrolled myself in Red Rocks Community College with the intention to finish my prerequisite courses to apply for physician assistant school. I was really, really excited about it, really terrified of going back to school, but I started to really feel like that was where my heart was pulling me. Strangely enough, a few weeks after making that decision, a friend of mine's husband passed away suddenly and unexpectedly, and she was 3 months pregnant at the time with their first child. That same week, my boss, who's 5 years older than me, in her mid-30s, was diagnosed with cancer, a very rare form of cancer called a liposarcoma. And you could imagine that even though these things didn't happen to me personally, that it really hit me hard. And I just kept thinking, like, what is the message here? What can I take from this? And it started getting me thinking about, like, what is the most important thing to you, Sandra? What is the most important thing in life? And the first word that popped in my head was family. And that was the first time, really, since I've been married to Ryan, and we've been together in October, we'll have been married for 8 years, that I had this aha moment of maybe I do want children. And it was then immediately that I decided to disenroll myself in community college and decided that I needed to focus on how we could have a family, how could I get healthy to financially and physically to be in a place where we could do that. And strangely enough, at the same time that all this was going on, I met my coach on Instagram. I have a personal account that is set to where, nobody can follow me except people that I know and accept. And one girl, her name's Rebecca, my coach, and one of my best friends now, had requested to follow me. And normally I just delete. I don't accept anyone to follow me if I don't know them in person. For some reason, okay, I looked at her profile. I was like, oh, she seems nice enough. She's a mom. She has 2 cute boys. She posts a lot of positive stuff. And I accepted her request to follow me. Why? I don't know. At this point, I truly believe that was divine intervention. So Rebecca and I both have husbands named Ryan. She has 2 little boys who are adorable. She's pregnant with her 3rd baby. One of her little boys goes to OT and speech, and when she found out I was an OT, it was just like, this is all too weird. She loves to ski and climb, and they want to move to Colorado. And so she's been very inspired by our move from Dallas to Colorado. And I'm inspired by the fact that she gets to be a stay-at-home mom with her children through the opportunity of coaching. And truly, I initially signed up just for the discount that I get on the products and the shakes that I drink. I get 25% off. That's all I really wanted to do. I had no idea if this was going to work for me at all. And of course I had fear, just like anyone else. But I mean, my thought was, worst case scenario, I, get sick of the shakes, the program doesn't work for me, and I can quit. It was a no-brainer that financially it made the most sense to be a coach, to get the discount, and just be open to the opportunities that life put in front of me. And so through that opportunity, I've now reached a point where I am meeting new people all the time. I'm working with friends of mine who I love dearly, and I'm, getting text messages from them saying, like, I couldn't have done this without you. And they're doing the work. I'm just someone who's there to support them when they need it. Or when they text me, I had a friend text me just the other night. She hasn't bought a single BeachBody product yet. She's interested, but she just said, I'm tired. I got home from work. It's so late. Like, help. And so I said, do you have any hand weights? She said, no. So I looked up a quick little workout online that was body weight only. I said, I want you to do 3 sets of these 6 exercises. I want you to send me a sweaty selfie when you're done. And make sure you warm up before you do. Do 2 minutes of jogging in place, 2 minutes of jumping jacks, and then I want to see a picture. And she sent me pictures as she went along with each set. And when she was done, she's like, wow, I really would have done nothing tonight if it weren't for you. And how much time did it take me to encourage a friend, basically? And there was nothing in it for me except helping her. And what I've found through coaching, especially as an occupational therapist, is that it's given me an outlet to work with people who want to work with me. That is the difference between my real job and coaching, I guess, my side job, is that in the schools and in the hospitals, oftentimes the kids I work with or the people that I work with in the hospital, they don't want to work with me. They're sick. They just got over a surgery or an illness, or, maybe they have a spinal cord injury and they're never going to walk again. I mean, the people I work with are facing life-altering changes at times. And so I come in their room and they just don't even want to get out of bed. And it's hard. It's hard to motivate people who don't want to work with you. It can be like pulling teeth at times, truly, to get them to be willing to work with me. And so the difference with coaching is that people are coming to me. By me sharing my story with you guys, my friends and new people are reaching out to me all the time saying, I need help or I need some accountability. And I'm doing nothing more than you see on social media, really. I mean, I'm texting people, I'm checking in with them, seeing how things are going, trying to give them ideas for meal plans and such. But the awesome part is that these are friends and people who want to get healthier. They want to lose weight. They want to feel better. They want to get off medications they might be on. They want to make changes, and they just need someone to hold them accountable to that. And I have tried this before with one friend of mine who I love dearly, and she knows who she is. We've tried this, just the two of us, many, many times. But if one of us falls off the wagon, then it seemed like the other one did right away. And so what BeachBody has given me is a community of other coaches and other challengers and friends who are all there with the same goal, and that's to do better than we did yesterday. And in the 21-Day Fix, Autumn, the trainer who runs the show, I mean, she says that during the workouts a lot. All you have to do is do better than you did yesterday. And that's been a driving force for me in my life, not just with my workouts, but just as an employee, as a wife, as a friend, as a daughter, as a human being, just trying to be better than yesterday. Because, I didn't do my workout yesterday. We skipped it and went to date night. We went out. And the difference between me now and me a year ago is I would have beat myself up about it then. And now I'm learning to give myself grace for that and just enjoy whatever decisions I make wholeheartedly. So I just wanted you guys to know a little bit about how I got to where I am, and why I love doing this. I get to work with people who want to help themselves, and it's awesome to get text messages from my friends and challengers telling me, I don't crave chocolate every day anymore, or I walked by an M&M bowl 17 times at work today and didn't take one. And you know who you are. um, or, I lost 6 inches in the first week that I did this program. Or I've lost 10 pounds halfway through the program. And I've never felt this much energy and this much confidence. And so my driving force in sharing all of this with you and being so open and vulnerable about my journey is that I want people to feel comfortable in their own skin. It's not an easy thing to do. It's something you have to be committed to doing, to working at and making good choices every single day. But I feel like with the support that your coach and the Beachbody community provides, that's what makes it different from anything I've ever done before. So if you are interested in coaching or being a challenger or want to know anything more about it, let me know. But I just wanted to share my story with you guys because I've never felt like I've been in the right place. Like, I haven't had that feeling that I'm on the exact right path so much as I do right now. And I'm not really sure where all this is leading or going. I'm just kind of trusting God and trusting the universe that I'm right where I'm supposed to be. And I'm loving what I'm doing. I'm loving helping others. And I'm loving that it makes me feel like a happier, healthier, more hopeful, positive, confident person in all areas of my life. So how can that be a bad thing, right? Anyway, that's my little story about how this all came to be. I'm not going to be a physician assistant. But, you got to be open to what life puts in front of you and what God puts in front of you. And so that's why I'm a coach, and I love it. And it's not something I would have ever dreamed that I would have done or been interested in. But I absolutely love it. And if that's something you're interested in, I'd love to share more about it with you. So I hope you guys have a great weekend and make good choices so that you feel good when Monday morning rolls around. Have a good one.